Welcome to today's timeout meditation. I am your meditation guide, Skyla Ramirez. Let's begin by noticing any subtle shifts that we might want to make in the body so that we're able to get as comfortable as possible. If you are sitting, you may want to put something underneath your feet. If you're sitting in a chair, something under the feet to lift the knees up to the height of the hips. If you are sitting on the floor, put something under your hips to get the hips lifted, and it'll shift your weight just a little bit forward. And then you can pull your shoulders back in order to counter any shifts in the posture. And if you're lying down, you might want to straighten your legs, put something under the knees, or bend the knees, take the feet out wide, then let the knees touch. So this internal rotation of the knees is going to peel up the edges of the feet. That's a technique used to create more comfort in your low back and prevent pain in the sciatic nerve. So no matter where you are, moving from a place of comfort, we want to move from a place where we have as little distraction from the body as possible. That way we can begin to become aware and manage the mind energy. To begin in the management of the body and the mind, let's just keep an easy breath and take your thumb to your index finger and press together, thumb to index finger. Notice the amount of pressure that you're using to press the thumb and the index finger on the left, and try to match that pressure on the right. Then attempt to ease up on the pressure with both hands at the same time, feeling as if the same amount of effort, the same amount of energy, the same awareness of sensation in touch is present in both hands. When you're ready, let go. Breathe into the middle finger. Just become aware of the middle finger, maybe even move it around a little. And when you're ready, touch the tip of the middle finger to the tip of the thumb, only pressing with enough pressure that you would use to maybe squeeze a very ripe grape, but you don't want to bruise the grape or break the skin. So just the most subtle bit of pressure. Notice the pressure with the left hand and try to match it with the right. And now maybe release some of that pressure with both fingers at the same time and attempt to balance the perception of touch in both your left and right hand with the middle fingers to the thumbs. This balance of sensory perception is a technique used to balance both left and right hemispheres of the brain. When you're ready, release that. Become aware of the ring fingers, maybe even bend or move the ring fingers around. And when you're ready, let's touch ring fingers to thumb. Squeeze a little more with the right, match it with the left, vice versa. And now simultaneously release some of that pressure, still feeling for a centered sensation, a balance in the effort that we invest into holding the hand gesture, and feeling balanced in our perception of touch in both hands. Notice if you feel any more tension in maintaining the hand gesture in one hand or the other. There could be different knuckles in the fingers that tense up. Just notice, breathe into it. When you're ready, relax your hands. Let's become aware of the pinky fingers. Move the pinky fingers around a little bit. And when you're ready, let's touch pinky finger to thumb. Press into the thumbs, matching left and right effort, left and right perceptions of touch. Ease off that pressure just a little bit. And again, just notice, even with that perception of touch, that perception of physical sensation being balanced, do you notice more effort or tension in one finger versus another? Making a note and then letting it go. When you're ready, relax all the fingers. Just move the fingers around a little bit. From wherever you are, let's place the hands down beside us. If we're seated, we might want to have the palms up. If you're lying down, they could be on your belly, or the hands could be out to the side, palms up or down. Let's begin with a few very deep breaths, inhaling through the nose if possible. Big inhale, filling up the belly, ribs, and lungs. And then exhale from the throat slow, like a long sigh of relief. Stretch the exhale out. Inhaling through the nose if possible. Slow exhale from the throat. Let's take a few more deep breaths like that, inhaling through the nose if possible. Exhale from the throat. Long sighs of relief, slowly managing the outflow of the breath so that we own the breath a little longer, slowing down the exhale. Let's try a couple more, just a couple more quiet breaths. Now become aware of a heaviness in the hips. For the next few breaths, let's focus on the exhale, making the exhale as long as possible. It is helpful sometimes to count the breaths so that you're able to manage the volume and the length of time that is used to increase the exhale. It's common for us to need a longer exhale than inhale, as our bodies can produce different gases and air elements and they have to be released. So we can release that through the breath. Let's try inhaling for about a count of 3, inhaling for a steady count with a big breath, inhaling 1, 2, 3, pause. Now try to exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to take twice as much time to exhale as what we're taking to inhale. And hopefully we are exhaling more air than the air that we take in. Let's try this a few more times, fully filling the lungs, beginning in the lowest lobes, the lowest part of the lungs, inhaling low into the body. Pull the air in, full breath with 3 counts, and now slow down the exhale. Continue with those long, stretched out exhales. And if you begin to feel dizzy, lightheaded, or just doesn't feel comfortable, let go of the count and breathe naturally. You could always attempt to reset the nervous system. Inhaling about a count of 3, pulling the breath in. There's going to be a little more effort with the inhale to get a big breath in 3 counts. And then slow exhale. You might want to purse the lips as if you're blowing out candles, breathing out from a straw. Slow down the exhale. Let's try a couple more like that. Now just breathe easy. Allow the body to resume a breath that is natural without effort and without much thought being put into it. Become aware of the sensation under your left foot, the sole of the left foot. We could always wiggle the toes to bring more awareness to this space. Imagine an orb of light moving up from the earth to the space below your left foot. As you inhale, watch this orb of light as it is absorbed by the body, and this light begins to move up your left leg towards your belly button. This may take several breaths to bring the light up to the belly button. If the light is not easy to see, have a sense of the presence of the energy that moves into the left foot and up the leg. Sometimes we might sense that there is a stall or there is a block to the movement. Sometimes we actually see it. We see the light stalling out or stopping, blocked in some way. If you notice a blockage or you sense that this energy has stopped, simply breathe into that space. And on an inhale, use the breath to pull that light through any blockage or to encourage it to move up through any energetic channel in the leg. Bring it all the way up into the belly. We're going to hold that energy there at the gut. Now let's imagine an orb of light below the right foot. Either seeing it with the mind's eye or having a physical sense, a sensing of a presence of energy below the right foot. With the next inhale or few inhales, as you breathe in, draw that energy up your right leg all the way into the belly region. Remember, if the light stops or appears to be blocked, maybe pause for a moment to observe the blockage, acknowledge the energy has stopped. Exhale, and as you inhale, pull that energy up your leg, all the way up the right leg to the belly. At some point, these two energies merge from the left and right legs and become one orb of energy in the gut. So having a presence of an energy in the belly. And as you inhale and exhale, that light expands and contracts. So breathe in and have a presence of energy expanding in the abdomen, and then energy contracting in the abdomen. When you're ready, inhale, bring that energy straight up into the center of your chest and hold it in the heart. Inhaling, the light expands in the heart space. Exhaling, it subtly contracts. At some point, relax the muscles in your chest. Take in a big breath. And now exhale, feel that light being released from the chest, releasing all of that energy. Having cleansed the lower energetic channels in the body, let's shift to the upper energy channels. Open the palms and sense an energy in the palm of your left hand. You might even see an orb of light, any color in your left hand. And as you inhale, that energy is absorbed by the body through the palm of the hand, and it begins to move up your arm into the center of the chest. This could happen in one breath. Sometimes the energy stalls or there's a blockage, so we might just pause. And then with an inhale, pull that energy up into your heart. We're going to hold that energy there in the heart from the palm of the left hand. And now shift awareness to the palm of your right hand. Seeing an orb of light with the mind's eye, hovering in the palm of the right hand, or have a sense of energy in your right hand. As you inhale, absorb that energy into the palm of your right hand and begin pulling it up the arm with every inhale. Every inhalation, every in-breath is encouraging inertia, movement. If you notice that light stuck at all, exhale, One big inhale. Drag it into the heart. So now we have the energy from both left and right hands seated in the heart space. When you're ready, take in a big inhale, the heart expands. And now exhale, open the mouth and give out a sigh. As the heart contracts, as the lungs contract, we push out and release any tension, any energetic blockages from the upper body. Now let's find the breath. Feel it moving in through your nose or mouth and bring it up to the very middle of your brain. Inhale, drawing awareness to the very middle of the brain. If you were to draw a line straight down from the crown of the head and then straight back from the middle of the forehead, straight back, the intersecting points would be the middle of the brain. So as we inhale in through the nose or mouth, breathe up to the middle of your brain, and then feel the energy release out from the sides of your head. Sometimes naturally the energy releases from the top of the head. Sometimes the energy releases from the center of the forehead. Allow your body to reveal to you what parts of the mind space may be harboring tension, and they acknowledge this opportunity to release. So as we inhale, we breathe up into the middle of the brain, and we allow those places that are holding tension to release. As we exhale, softening from the sides of the head, from the crown of the head, or from the middle third eye space. When you're ready, soften the whole body and become aware of the breath in the body again, breathing down into the belly, through the ribs and up to the heart, a 3-part breath. Having cleansed all of the major energetic channels in the lower body, the upper body, through the trunk of the body and the mind space, we just breathe easy. Reward the body with a big breath. Take in as big and as full of an inhale as your body permits now. Allow the breath to have a little bit of weight to it so that it drops down into the lower lungs. Big inhale. And then exhale with a sigh. Give the body that opportunity to have complete ease, complete peace, complete order. Acknowledging that in this practice, as we were able to let go of any energetic blockages, carrying out tension and toxins from the body, we've made space for healing. So with this next big breath, if you know there's any part of your body that's healing today, bring the breath into that place. If there's any part of your body that has a little history, any places that have had surgeries, sprains, or breaks, breathe deeply into those places. Let's acknowledge the breath as life-giving and healing and affirm in your mind to your body now, all is well. All is well. If it doesn't feel right, if the language creates resistance, or if you notice any subtle twitches in the body with that affirmation, that's okay. It's common for the body to resist the language of the mind, especially if the words are in conflict with what we feel to be true. So maybe change the language a little bit. I am open to feeling all is well. What is that like to feel that everything in your life is perfect, apart from how we might be judging it? Let's allow ourselves to feel just in this moment with the power of imagination, recruiting how we want to feel. As we inhale now, breathe in the possibility of living in optimal wellness. All is well. Let's breathe that in. You're welcome to smile, just a slight lifting of the edges of the mouth, immersing ourselves in an embodiment of joy with optimal wellness. All is well. I am open to experience optimal wellness. For the final few easy breaths, let's take the tip of our tongue and place it on the gum line behind your two front teeth. So you're going to curl the tongue back just a little bit in the mouth to hit this specific acupressure point. It's a point to relax the jaw, the pockets of the cheeks, and that relaxation speaks intimately to the low back, cranial, sacral relaxation. Relax your lower bottom lip. Close the eyes and bow the head. And just let the muscles in the face become droopy. Let the muscles become soft and spongy with relaxation. Naturally, the more we relax, this will trigger salivation. So the salivatory glands in the mouth may react. If you start to notice a little bit of pooling of saliva in your cheeks, this is a sign that your body is very relaxed. If you drool, extra credit, advanced. You are advanced in meditation. Let's continue to work with that acupressure point, relaxing the pockets of the cheeks, relax the middle of your bottom lip, relax the back of the throat and the middle tongue. From here, we can close together, either keeping the hands on the body or at the heart, pressing palms together in traditional closing. I wish you all an incredibly peaceful and balanced day. Namaste, everyone. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.